Hello again, my friends. It's me, Mr. RPG, and I'm here to give you a recap of TV. By TV, I mean something I'm not coming up with right now.
Rhyme schemes are hard.
A lot of friends went and did things, and now they're going to do more things now. That wasn't even... Oh, that's not Mr. RPG Pals Club. It's like Koyos, but a shiny Koyos?
Oh, Vaudevillian Vinny.
Oh, God. There's a crocodile. You gotta catch him. He's shiny.
You can tell them apart because of how their teeth kind of go up or down. It's very important distinction.
Very, very important.
Hold on, I'll open a door.
Top level Foley this week.
Anyways, RPG Pals Club. Let's get going.
I am Jean Dazer. I go by they, them. I play Navenia Drexel, a changeling sorcerer bard, and they also go by they, them most of the time. It depends on who they are.
I'm Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard, and I am going by he, him, and I play Oi, the drow punk monk.
Hey there, I'm Madison. I go by she, her. And I am currently playing Koyos, the crocodile man lizard druid who really loves dogs, and with me today and every other day and every day forever, it's the most important character on this podcast. It's Barry the dog.
One dog 3 times.
Hi, my name is Gar Atkins, but you can call me Sahoni. I use he, him, and I play Dodger, a cleric of sorts who is also a wolf boy of sorts. We will find out someday, maybe?
And I'm Sam. I use they, them, and I play Kier, the Warforged Hexblade Assassin.
How do you do? My name's Gavroche. These are my people. Here's my patch. Not nothing much to look at. Nothing posh. Nothing that you'd call up to scratch. Wait, no, I'm Luke. I'm the game master here.
Vaudevillian Billy, get out.
You're my school, my high society here in the slums of St. Michel.
Well, that's the episode. Thanks for coming.
So you are brought to Falconmere, which is 1 block south of the Colat Towers. And you find yourself greeted by a half-elf. Ah, yes. How are you doing today? My name is Melanor Felbrach.
I'm Koyos. I was invited by a pointy dog here.
I'm Navenia Drexel. Lovely to meet you. Hello.
Ah, wonderful. The master of the house, Jareth Falcon, is, well, they are the one who's asked me to help. Sorry, I'm not rather used to this. We are looking for members who might be interested in assisting the Emerald Enclave.
What's that?
It is a group of those who would seek to preserve what we can of the natural world here within Waterdeep, but also to help those who would need it.
Oh, that sounds good. I like that.
And
You get out of it.
What?
What do you get out of it? Are you in it for money, for power, for influence?
It's what should be done. It is us helping the world around us, and also there are certain benefits.
Let me just ask, what are your opinions of the Zentarum?
I'm not quite a fan of them. I find that some of their methods and tactics can be rather unsavory, and they would be willing to betray their friends for coin.
All right. I smile at Koyos.
I don't know about the Zentarum very much. I think Kira's friends with them, yeah? Maybe?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. The sun is very bright. Could you say that again?
Oh, Kira's friends with them, right?
Yes, we have a friend who is friends with them. I just sort of... it's a good baseline to just see what kind of people are people. But this is your thing. You're a druid. These are druids. It's your powerhouse.
Ooh.
Yes, well, and Jareth here has transcended beyond the state of normal living and has become a demigod.
A demigod?
Within here. Yes.
Raise an eyebrow like, well, I'm sorry. What?
Wow, I didn't know we were going to a cult.
Oh, no, I'm
not here. I'm just...
Doctor says from behind the curtain of reality.
Yeah, this is just...
Cut back to the bar.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to a cult. We're not.
His ghost eye saw
Turn the
too much
page
for
in
a
my
brief
newspaper.
moment.
Oh, that was just me observing as a player.
Let's see what they can do. Maybe it sounds like they're into doing nice things and, nature. That's all good.
yes.
You are nice and you do nature.
Yes.
So if you would be interested in signing up, we can give you our new member sign-up package, and we have a mission that we could use your help on.
A mission?
Yes.
Papers.
Papers are a secondary thing.
Outlying farms are being terrorized by a scarecrow that has come to life. It slaughtered livestock, chased horses, and spooked the farmers. No people have been killed yet, but because it's outside of the city walls and under cliff, the city guard is dragging its heels, and something must be done.
So we just gotta stop a scarecrow.
And these are farms. Where did you say that?
In Undercliff.
Ah,
Yeah, sure. That sounds fine.
right. Yes, fine. Yes. Undercliff is a bit outside of the city proper, really. If our friends need help.
Well, we can bring them with us. Yes. We can all do it together.
It might be up to an hour to get out to the farms, depending on traffic, and just travel. And then we'll have to do a thing there, and then come back. And they're doing that whole, mission-y thing tonight.
Well,
What time is it?
It is currently about 3 in the afternoon.
Well, now that I've reassessed the time, I suppose we shouldn't have any problems, so it should be fine.
we do it, and then we catch the murder, and then it's all good.
Oh, and here, so you're interested in signing up for the Emerald Enclave?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Can I?
Are there any guild fees or restrictions onto personality or behavior? No.
What I would say is that as you rise in the ranks of the organization, you can ask for greater boons. But we don't have any major costs. Just usually every once in a while, we might ask you for your help as members.
Can we take jobs from other organizations while under this contract?
As long as you do not harm other members of the Emerald Enclave.
This should be fine. They all sound like they're helpful people.
Okay. Right. Yes. Yep. Great. Yes.
And I don't have to pay any rocks.
No.
Yay!
In fact, you actually get these. And she hands you each a leaf symbol necklace that is a charm of restoration.
Ooh.
I do like presents. It's very nice.
Yeah, I like this. I kind of figure out a way to slip it over my own very big neck.
Yeah, if it doesn't fit, I can put it through itself on your wrist.
Aw, like a little bracelet. Aw.
Yeah.
Yes, like that. Perfect.
Get it part way up your snout and it just stops before your eyes.
Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh no.
And then you can't open your mouth because you're a crocodile.
It's stuck. I've been defeated. This is the end.
Oh no!
This is how it ends. Poor old Koyos. I'll take it back off and put it around my wrist instead.
Okay, and I have put in the information for that in the Discord.
And you're not secretly evil, right? You have to tell us if you are.
There's cop rules?
I don't know why you would believe I am.
I've just met a lot of people recruiting lately. It's sort of... You're like a secret organization that's just very bad at keeping themselves secret, right? It's
No.
not a Harper situation. Okay.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. We'll stop that scarecrow.
Yes, to adventure outside the city.
Yeah.
So are you
It'll be
heading
fun.
back to the bar then?
Yeah.
To get everybody else?
Joining back up with the squad.
Squad goals. Okay,
Squad goals.
so the two of you come through the door. How are you approaching?
I just opened the door with... Just open the door. Who wants to stop a scarecrow from murdering people?
Am I there? Am I?
Yes.
Okay, Dodger's just like, I do!
Yeah!
Oh, that sounds awesome!
Is this... Do you have a lead? Is the Scarecrow the one murdering in the docks?
No, it's something else.
Oh,
There's a farm there's a bad scarecrow that's killing things.
Man, there's a lot of murderers in this town.
My new friends at the green place.
God bless Waterdeep.
life in the big city.
My new friends at the green group said to go kill the scarecrow. So, who wants to come with?
Emerald Enclave.
Emerald Enclave.
Yes.
That place.
Oh, I do believe my dance card is full for tonight. Though
It's
if
a
we
day
can wrap
adventure.
up. Oh, fantastic. Well, maybe we can do it in the morning then. Tonight, let's solve one series of murders, and tomorrow we'll prevent more.
It's 3 o'clock. We can go and come back before tonight.
Yeah. It's
Well,
only the
sure.
afternoon. We have time to stop murders now. And then we stop more murders tonight.
I would feel much more comfortable if I had friends around me instead of just endless expanses of fields and trees.
Also, we got cool new bracelets.
Yep.
And I'm gonna show off my cool new bracelet that I got, which is definitely not a necklace.
Nope. And I think I've like wrapped it twice around my hand like a bracelet too in camaraderie.
Solidarity.
Yeah. And I look directly at Kier when I say this. We've joined the Emerald Enclave.
Oh, that band of hippies. Well, lovely. They're very kind people. Usually have very little to say about my business, so congratulations.
Sometimes I see him selling produce at the farmer's market.
Yeah, they seem like nice people, and also one of them's a demigod, I guess? That sounds interesting.
Yes.
Dodger just looks puzzled at this.
Koyos is equally as puzzled, but he heard somebody say it.
Now, is that a form of sacrilege for you, Dodger, or?
I mean, I don't know if I'm really like devoted to a god per se.
As much as you just channel their power when you activate their symbol and entreaty them.
Maybe they're an open agnostic.
Listen, it's kind of complicated. I can tell you about it, but it'd be kind of weird.
Kind of weird seems to be our stock and trade these days. You can tell me all that you'd like on our way to... where?
The farm.
There's a farm outside of the city walls. We were just talking about how we never leave and never have to and never should. But then, almost immediately afterwards, we get to go outside.
It's not that far. Not as far as the swamp or anything like that.
Oh god. I sit down, just imagining leaving further.
Yeah, so,
I'm
Dodger's-
fanning Navinia with the manuscript
Yeah.
I was reading.
Dodger is definitely in. Where?
And I'm in, so that way, you guys won't get mad if I accidentally kill something that I shouldn't kill.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about dangling a scarecrow. 'Cause what's it gonna do?
Yeah.
You just gotta burn it.
Maybe
Yeah.
you can meet a regular cow.
Ooh. I mean, I don't know. My standards were already set pretty high with that badass battle cow.
Yes. Have you ever seen a goat? They have very strange eyes.
No. Then that's something to consider.
Yes.
We're gonna meet so many more dogs.
Down on the farm it is.
On the way there, Dodger is probably going to unload more backstory.
Yeah.
Aw, it's having a fun time. Everybody's getting to know each other in the car.
Yeah, Dodger says, so you know how I told you this one time that I died?
Yes.
Yes.
That was the thing you said
When
once.
we met Liff, yes?
Yes, thanks, Barry.
When I did, I saw a masked man in a robe, and beyond that, there was a man in armor with a broadsword, and beyond that, a panther, and beyond that, a boy. But it was all kind of like at the same time.
So the panther had a sword?
He asked me my name, and I was about 8 at the time, but even then, I knew that he knew it somehow. He said his name, which was Kelimvor. I don't really remember much more than that, but I eventually kind of dug into who Kelimvor was, and ever since then, I could do the things that I do. Not like I've been officially trained as a priest or anything. I just met someone one time.
Sure, but, well, you met them, they saved your life, and now they continue to, as you put it, lend you their power.
Yeah.
Sort of sounds like at least aspects of devotion, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure what it means.
Why does it have to mean anything?
Just what it means to you.
I don't know.
Maybe he was just a really nice god or something.
It feels like if a god is gonna interact with my life in some way, there's gotta be more to it, right? Maybe maybe I just don't know what it is yet. I don't know. I'm kind of still exploring all of that.
Wish I could speak the dog.
Well, you're a young boy, there's plenty to explore.
Maybe one day he'll reveal his big plan or something. That seems like a thing gods do eventually, right?
I mean, who are the kind of people that are associated with Kelimvor?
Grave diggers, doctors,
Okay.
Dead folks.
lot of people who do things with death.
Sounds about right.
That explains quite a bit.
I'm just I'm just imagining everyone kind of in the cart being like, "Oh,"
just collectively nodding, like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." Yeah.
Cool, blimey.
Enjoying our little backstory dump there, driver?
I was just saying, call to my mate, blimey.
Yes, why are there two drivers?
No, he's down there in the street.
Oh,
someone's gotta
He's-
keep an eye out for, you know.
You see a white-scaled kobold waving.
Oh.
I wave back.
Did a little finger wave, just...
it's just everybody waves at the kobold.
Yeah, just waving.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes. Have we left the city proper, or is that like...
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on the way.
Like, you've gone through the gates, and right now you're going down, like, the path that leads you from the cliff to the undercliff.
Undercliff.
I touch Navinia on the shoulder. How are we doing, dear?
I'm fine. This is fine and normal and a thing people do all the time. People who are farmers and cowmen and cow farmers.
And typically not us. It's okay to acknowledge that this is outside of our sphere, you know.
I mean, literally outside.
It's a fun new adventure.
Dodger's ears are just all the way up, just listening to all these nature sounds. He looks a bit more alive than he does in the city.
You know, it's the things we do for our friends that show us what kind of people really we are.
As you say this, you pass through the south gate, or the river gate. You can start to see, like, the farms as you are pulling up closer to them, and there is a very large farm with a massive field. Right now, because it's still, like, early spring, there's not a lot in there, so you can easily see where the, like, scarecrows are in this very large field.
So we just gotta figure out which one needs to die.
Dodger's eyes are just lit because this is such like a wide open space, and it's so different to what he's used to, and it's right here, real close to where he lives, and he just doesn't really come out here.
I still have to go to the zoo, and I've been here for 9 years. It's just...
Yeah.
Who would have known? It's out here.
You know, it's funny, taking the dog out to a farm where they have plenty of room to run is typically something more in the domain of your god friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like to think him as a friend. It feels less formal that way.
Well, that's...
Berting.
As long as we all come back together, that's what's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Well, as long as we can take care of a scarecrow, we won't have to worry about that.
I just, like, look out at all the scarecrows. It's like a tiny bead of sweat.
Is there, like, any, is there anything, like, small, like a rock inside the carriage?
Is there a particularly evil-looking one?
So he passed by.
I mean, part of the thing that's going on here is this field is massive. Like, it's easily a few miles, and maybe each mile has, 10 or so scarecrows in it.
Oh, man.
So we are going to need to do some D10 rolls to see if one of you find the scarecrow. So I'll give everybody 2 rolls.
Then you should name us and ask for our rolls so we don't just shout them at
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's what I was going to do. So, Kerr, give me your first roll.
That would be a 10.
Well, so you go up to your first scarecrow, and it has a big old rotten pumpkin on the head, which is kind of amazing because it's not the fall, so, this is a pretty old pumpkin. And what are you doing to this scarecrow?
I just kind of jab it with the rapier, just real quick.
Roll to hit.
Okay. That would be what we got? 5 plus, so 10.
You jab it with your rapier, but it goes through the cloth that is on it. Because scarecrows have really loose cloth, and in response, it is going to get 2 attacks on you.
Did you find it?
What?
You found it right away.
Kira's always the worst at finding these monsters, I've noticed.
Let me jump through the window. This will be fine.
Both of these attacks are going to miss as it and 2 others jump off of their hooks. So there's one with a pumpkin head.
Don't like this.
One with a sackcloth head and one that has a blanket on it. So it's time to roll some initiative. So
That was quick.
yeah, well, you rolled a 10, and there's a 10% chance that you would find it. So
Oh.
Kira's like a Roomba, but for finding monsters.
Koyos, what did you get?
I got a 18 plus 1, 19.
Navinia.
1, 4, 14.
Oi.
Lucky number 7.
And then Kerr.
15.
And then up last, our good dog boy, Dodger.
He, too, got a 15.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a +2. Or
Dang, so
You are tied, so both of you, we'll just have Dodger go first because of alphabet.
sure.
all right.
All right. So, Koyos, you are up first. The 3 scarecrows were very close to each other.
Woohoo.
There's still, you'd need to move to get to any of them out of the cart.
Alright, well, how far would I have to move?
It would just be a full move action to get to one of them.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And
And then you want to make an attack.
yeah, it's time to do the thing I was planning to do this whole time because I heard scarecrows. It's like time to burn them. I'm gonna produce flame.
Which one did you go to? Kerr was near the pumpkin one, but there's also the sackcloth and Mr. Blankets.
I'll go towards Mr. Blanket.
All right. So what attack are you using?
Produce flame. So I'm gonna produce a small flame, and then I can throw it as a ranged touch, I believe.
All right.
Yes.
So roll to hit.
Hold the hit. That's 17 total.
17?
Yep.
Yeah, so describe how you are lighting Mr. Blankets on fire.
I see all the, Koyo sees the other scarecrows jumping off their hooks, and they all are kind of converging on the one who had attacked initially, I assume. So he's gonna come
To be fair, to
charging.
be fair, Kira did start it.
He did start it, but we're here to end it. I'm gonna come charging out there with fire in my fist and just fling it at the blanket.
And what did he roll for damage?
6 damage, and I don't know what else I add to that. I think it's just 6.
Well, these things do have a vulnerability, so I believe that is double damage.
So, roll again, or just add...
I am just going to double that 6.
Alright, 12 it is then.
So, nice.
Oh.
Mr. Pumpkin is up next, and he is going to use 2 claws to attack at Kerr again. But, I'm imagining these things moving like putty patrollers from Power Rangers. So it's all kind of. Yeah. So it makes 2 attacks, and it misses with both of them. So that brings us to Dodger.
Oh, in that case, Dodger is going to let me actually look at some of my stuff. Dodger is going to pull on his glove real tight, his holy symbol, and kind of crack his knuckles before say, "Lend me your power." And then he's going to gesture with the palm of his hand towards Kier and cast Shield of Faith, shouting, "Protect!"
And so what does the shield on Kier look like?
A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Very nice. So,
Shimmery.
Kier, it is your turn.
Well, noting their disdain for the fire that was just... I'm going to take out the spell book I got from Grunshar's corpse and cast Burning Hands.
Did steal the book. Oh, I remember that.
I also just remembered.
Oh.
Quick hitch. I can't look up the spell Burning Hands because it's not a warlock spell.
Yeah, so I am pulling that up for you because I...
The TM has access to all.
Actually, would you be able to write down spells that way as a warlock?
Well, oh wait, can I not just use a spell book to cast the spell like a little one-time use thing, or?
I think you have to, like, translate it?
Yeah, if you were a wizard and you had a spell book, you could use magical paper and good ink to transcribe that into your spell book, or you could copy that onto scroll paper.
Yeah, there is a warlock pact that would let me use it. So this spell book is useless to me.
Oh no.
I am going to put the spell book back and just attack with my rapier Pumpkinhead, who has attacked me.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a critical failure with a 1.
Oh no.
Oh no!
So what you do, just so I can describe this, is you pull out your book and it's like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And you go to grab your rapier, but you forget that you still have the book in your hand, so you just try and smack it. And what happens is the spellbook goes flying across the field, so you will need to remember to pick that back up.
And yeah, that'll do it.
Navinia.
Navinia does not want to leave the cart. There's too much air out here, and they hate it. So from the cart, they're going to shout at Mr. Blanket was the most damaged one?
The only damaged one.
They're going to use a vicious mockery. A wisdom saving throw of a 13 for Mr. Blanket, please. Let's see if anything happens. As they shout at them.
All right, let's see how Mr. Blankets does. No, you have made Mr. Blankets feel very bad. They rolled a critical failure.
Oh no, Mr. Blanket.
I shouted like, that gingham is outdated, and so is your lost entire look.
Yeah.
And it does 4 points of psychic damage.
Because they rolled so poorly, and because you have insulted them so badly, they explode.
Yeah.
Then I say, you made the correct choice.
Meanwhile, Mr. Sackcloth sees what you've done to their friends. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Navinia.
My own medicine back on me?
Mm-hmm.
Unpleasant. Oh, that's not good. Just do a quick double check. Oh, it's a 4 gonna save.
No, you are both frightened and paralyzed. So, that is not good for you. Oi, you're the last one up.
All right. Which one is closer to me, Pumpkinhead or Sackcloth?
Your pick.
All right, Pumpkinhead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go right up to Pumpkinhead and fucking Shoryuken his ass.
All right. Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you can.
Or you can. Let's. All right, just kind of do my thing.
Yeah.
18 plus 5, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit that boy.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
And then a second attack because you're a monk.
Yes, I'll do that as well. Flurry of blow. I get a bonus action. So yeah, another unarmed strike. 9 plus 5, 14.
Yeah, that is also going to hit.
All right, and now I get to roll damage twice. 4 plus 3, that's 7 damage for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And another 4 plus 3, 7 damage for the second hit.
And now, I don't believe at this point your fists count as magical weapons, correct?
No, they do not.
Okay, so they are only, Mr. Pumpkin is only going to be taking a total of 8 damage from that attack.
Yeah, no, it does. No, not magical object, no.
All right, and Koyos, it is back up to your turn.
Back up to my turn. And guess what, everybody? Produce Flame is a cantrip, so I can just keep doing that.
Hey!
So, which one are you attacking?
Looks like everybody's ganging up on Pumpkin, so I'm gonna take on Sackcloth
Sounds good.
with a with an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that is definitely going to hit.
Oh boy! All right, I will do damage.
How much damage?
That's another 6. I guess it doubles. 12.
Nice. All right, so they take that damage, and it is Mr. Pumpkin's turn. Mr. Pumpkin is really unhappy about being punched by this mysterious drow who has appeared. And, Oi, you are actually going to be taking some damage this time. They finally have landed a hit,
Yay.
but only one hit. And so that is going to be a total of 8 damage coming at you
Oof. Ooh.
as it rakes its claws across your chest.
Shatraba!
A little bit concerned at the fact that the Scarecrow has actual claws.
Let me take Fine, I guess I won't take damage then of D&D Beyond. I'll just write it on paper like a normal boy.
What use is technology?
And I also need a wisdom save.
And a wisdom save, okay? 18 plus 1, 19.
Yep, you are successfully saved against being spooked.
Yay.
Dodger.
How's your health looking there, Oi?
I'm like a little more than half.
Whew, okay. I'm gonna actually cast another spell again, so Dodger is really kind of, getting a workout here. He's going to kind of full, like, elbows pumping run towards, towards Oi, and he's gonna, like, tap him with one hand and say, "Lend me your power, make whole." And he's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, thank you.
And that is a D8 plus 3 for me. So let me actually find a D8. There's one. And take back 10.
Ooh, that puts me back to full.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Dodger, I have some bad news for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did say you just ran up to touch a person who was punching a scarecrow?
Yes,
That scarecrow is going to get an attack on you
of course.
for 5 damage.
Okay, I can take that.
And Kier, it is your turn.
Well, considering that weapons don't seem to be the order of the day, I'm going to cast Chill Touch. Spell attack. On Mr. Pumpkin.
Yes,
15.
that is going to hit.
Right? For 1d8 damage. Ooh, full 8.
Nice. 1/8 one time. And so describe this chill touch upon Mr. Pumpkin.
I point my blade like I'm going to thrust, but then when I do, a skeletal hand emerges and just kind of palms his face.
And you can see, like, signs of frost damage across that big old pumpkin. Navinia, it is your turn. You are currently frightened and paralyzed until the end of this round.
Until the end of the round? Or-
Yes. Well, until the end of this turn.
Okay, so at the end of my turn, I'm going to make a save to be not paralyzed and frightened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it just ends automatically.
Oh, okay.
It's a one-round thing. Yep.
But my turn is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you know that I did indeed leave the dogs in the cart, so they might have fun just looking at your face.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it is. Like, I'm so terrified, and then, like, a little doggy kisses start, and I, like, shake myself out of it, and I just, like, hug them and, like, duck back down. I'm like, it's okay.
So, Sackcloth was facing down... who again?
It was me, I believe.
Yep. So, Sackcloth is going to make their 2 attacks on you. Oof! And I believe both of those are going to... Yes, both of them are going to be hitting you.
Oh boy.
So that is going to be 11 damage coming at you, Koyos,
Oh boy.
Hiya!
Oh boy.
as they claw at you. And Oi, it's your turn.
Yo, fuck Mr. Pumpkinhead. So I'm going to give him the old 1-2 again. So 17 plus 5, that's 22. 16 plus 5, 21.
It's
3 plus 3 is 6. And 4 plus 3 is 7. So that's, 13 damage total.
all right. So it takes half of that. It's looking pretty damaged, but it's still fighting. And Koyos, it's back up to you.
I'm trying to figure out if using primal savagery counts as magic attacks. I believe it is, because it is a spell.
Well, it's acid damage,
Yeah.
so at the very least, it's not like traditional.
It's a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I will do that then, because he hurt me and I am mad now. I cast primal savagery on myself and take a bite out of Mr. Sackcloth.
Mr. Sackcloth.
Bring me a sack.
Sack me a cloth.
I'll eat your head. Bum, 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 bum. And then you will be a second time dead. Bum, 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 bum. Fighting in this field of flowers. It's a way to burn a few hours.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. Whew. That is a 10.
Nice.
And that does acid damage.
Mr. Sackcloth has a big chunk missing where you bit him.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then it is Pumpkin's turn again.
Oh no.
And Pumpkin is looking at like the three of you, and it's feeling kind of proud of what it can do. It is going to give me a will save, Dodger.
Can do. How does a 16 do?
That is fine. You are not afraid of it.
I glare back at the pumpkin like it's a punk.
Well, it is your turn.
Haha, pumpkin,
Yeah.
huh?
Okay. I have to make choices. I don't know how much health Kier has, or not Kier, or Koyos.
8 health
8?
right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are fine, and it's 2-on-1, and I'm wondering if I should heal you or if I should just go for the damage. And so I have a choice to make, and I think I'm gonna go with damage. I'm sorry.
Do it. I believe in you.
Okay, at this point, Dodger's gonna pull out his shovel and shout, "Lend me your power!" and bring back his fist and punch the head of it. And shout ring, and he's going to try to hit the sackcloth guy with Toll of the Undead.
All right. So it gets to make a wisdom save.
That it does, or Toll of the Dead, not Toll of the Undead, rather.
Yeah. So it succeeded on its wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh god. This is a wise scarecrow.
It sees you do that, and in a really creepy way, its body shifts, and even though it's facing Koyos, its head turns to face at you, and its eyes light up.
Don't like these scarecrows.
It's your turn.
So Sackcloth and Pumpkin are still up?
Yep, they're both at about the same level.
Okay, but it's Pumpkin who just stared at my good dog boy?
No, Sackcloth.
Oh, Sackcloth did. Then, while it's focused on him, I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Mm-hmm.
14?
Hits.
All right. Okay. That's another full 8.
Nice.
Nice.
As another skeletal hand, this one just kind of grabs it by the torso.
Sackcloth.
On Sackcloth, yes.
They are looking pretty threadbare now. And Navinia, you're back at it again.
So I peek my head up, and who goes after me?
After you is Sackcloth.
People that I care about.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I say, you're doing very well. Good job. Bardic inspiration, and then I look at Sackcloth and you crap. I hate you. So a wisdom save of 13. I am very shaken. Leaving the city is awful.
So it needs to make a will save? Or
Wisdom save of 13. I think it's wisdom. It's my spell.
It just misses.
Nice.
So it takes a very small amount of damage. It takes 2 damage.
Oh, yeah. It is Sackcloth's turn. It is.
And I hide. I duck back down and no one can see me.
Except for the dogs.
Me and the dogs.
Bark, bark. Oh, no, you're giving
Still
away my
providing
position.
kisses.
All right, so it is Sackcloth's turn, and they are going to try and attack Koyos one more time,
Oh boy.
and are going to miss with both of those attacks. So, Oi,
Oh.
it's your turn. You're still at Mr. Pumpkin.
All right. God. Let's see here. Just trying to look at Flurry of Blow. Ooh, 2 unarmed strikes is a bonus action. All right. So I am going to start with an unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
3 plus 5, 8.
Misses.
All right. And then I am going to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows as a bonus action. So I get to make another 2 unarmed strikes.
All right.
8 plus 5, 13.
Hits.
And 5 plus 5, 10.
Misses.
All right, so I just got the 1. 4 damage. 4 damage total.
Which is reduced down to 2 onto Pumpkin.
Yep.
Koyos, Mr. Sackcloth is looking pretty beaten up.
Yeah, he is. And I'm gonna take a bit of a step back to avoid another attack from him and slap him in the face with another flame.
All right.
Use more flames. So that is a 20 altogether, not a natural 20.
That hits.
Excellent. How does a 7 feel?
You describe how you are destroying this with fire.
I kind of take a step back, lean back a little bit, fire in my fist. I open my hand and just slap him straight to death. Just flaming bits everywhere.
Oh, that's great.
Like you punch through the T-frame that was on it.
Slap through
I
the
slapped
T-frame.
him with my open hand. Just bitch slapped him straight to hell. He hurt me, I don't like that.
And it is Pumpkin's turn. And Pumpkin is really just not super happy about everything that is happening right now. Yeah, it is going to try and attack Oi.
Bring it.
Both of those attacks hit.
Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything.
That is a total of 12 damage coming at you.
Okay. Barely hanging on, but I think if we can... It's only Pumpkinhead left, so if we can off him, then we should be good.
Mm-hmm. And Dodger.
All right. Well, Dodger, seeing this, is is going to turn around and be like, "I'm not done yet," and he's going to take a shovel, spin it, kind of hitch it over his back, and then sling his gloved hand down like he's pointing a gun with his fingers, and just kind of says, "Lend me your power." And the tip of the fingers kind of light up, and he says, "Light it up." And he's going to cast. He is full on edgelord, guys. He's
Try
gonna,
hard.
Yeah, he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh.
He is upset, but he's gonna take a nap on the way back home.
This is some Full Metal Alchemist type stuff.
Yeah, a flash of light streaks towards the creature of my choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, thank God. And then it takes 4d6 radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Now, I'm just gonna take up all these dice. That is a total of 12 damage. And now, on the next attack roll made against this target before the end...
Wait, that was 12 damage?
Yes.
So you release this bullet, and, like, it gets shot straight in the center of the chest, and then you have that whole anime thing where it's like, choo, 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 as, like, 4 different directions of light shoot out of its body, and it shakes for a second, and, like, starts to rapidly vibrate, and then the light just vanishes, and it, like, explodes.
At this point, Dodger's gonna just collapse to his knees and take a deep breath. That's a lot of spell casting.
Nani?
Magi day?
He basically just straight up did like the spirit gun from Yu Yu
Hakusho, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's great. Or just shout, "Ray gun!"
Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, that is his spells for now, so he's gonna take a nap on the way home?
Nighty night, Dodger.
Yeah.
Well, how do we prove we killed these scarecrows? Oh, wait, my spellbook.
Dodger just goes, I don't know, take parts of them?
I imagine like Nivenya like peeks over and then one by one all three of the dogs and then the driver also peeks over.
And there's like a farmer who is a half-orc in overalls with a like straw hat, just like chewing on a red onion, like raw. Yep, looks like I got rid of the scarecrows.
Witness!
Yay!
Wonderful.
Yeah, Dodger's just...
No, I haven't witnessed anything. I'm not here for any sort of protection program.
Oh,
Dodger just takes a deep breath and just like waves at him like whatever. And he just picks up parts of the pumpkins and cloth and goes, they're magic, they can figure it out.
I am going to look for my spellbook though.
Yeah, you like pick it up pretty easily because, like I said, the fields are barren except for the remaining scarecrows who are not magically animated.
Uh-huh.
And like all of you are able to pile back in.
Before we leave, I shout, "Stop practicing necromancy!"
It wasn't me, Waterdavian. And like our closing shot for this episode is the cart heading back up towards Cliffside.
I am Jean Adaser on Twitter at Adaser, Adaser, also on various things like Etsy.com/Jean Adaser. No thing. I'm on Patreon, the same place. The Posh Panda on Twitch.tv. And just, look me up, follow me on Twitter, and you'll get all the links through there. Easy cheesy.
I've been Rhythm Bastard. You can find me on my website, rhythmbastard.rocks. Because I rock so hard, I had to put in the URL. You can also find my music at rhythmbastard.bandcamp.com or soundcloud.com/rhythmbastard. And you can also get new music from me every month at patreon.com/rhythmbastard.
All right. I've been Gar Atkins, and you can follow me at Twitter at Sahoni Stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff. I work as a game designer and essayist, and you can buy my work at sahoni.itch.io. That's SAHONI.itch.io. And I promise it's going to get a lot more populated soon.
And I've been Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Frundingloom. That's at FROONDING_LOOM. And you can also hear me on Exiled. That's another actual play podcast that I do with our Game Master Luke, where we jump around the Marvel Universe. You can find that on Twitter at Exiled Podcast or on your favorite podcatcher.
My name's Madison. You can find me on Twitter at QUIPSTERIIKURU, Quipsterikuru. There's a couple links in the description where you can find me elsewhere from there. I don't really have anything to plug. So, off we go.
And I'm Luke, your game master. I am online on Twitter at Koltreg, that's KOLTREG. And you can also find me along with being on the XAD podcast and this podcast at Multiversal Q, your guide to the comic book multiverse now in podcast form, which is currently updating every other week as Ultiversal Q. So same title, minus the M at the front, where we are covering every Ultimate Universe story. And by the time you're getting to this, we will have covered some of the really bad stuff, but not the worst stuff. And you can also, just check me out at Koltreg. That's KOLTREG. And at this point, we should have a Patreon up, so that will probably be linked somewhere on the website. RPGPals.club is a weekly podcast. If you enjoy the show and can't support the Patreon, please leave us a review. Share what you're thinking. Follow us on Twitter and look for our posts when we just ask for pictures of dogs, because that's how we are populating these dogs that people are sending in. Thank you for listening to the first episode and all of the subsequent episodes, and we will be back on either the 1st or the 15th, or if we've somehow ended up at a point where we're releasing episodes even faster at that date. Catch you then on the flip mode. Peace.